Jar of marmalade. Thank you, Santa.
It was just a really sweet little story. Paddington's just so cute and he's familiar, so I enjoyed watching that one. And I also liked the diverse family that were in it. Also, it was completely Christmas related, which I really appreciate, because for me that's what a Christmas advert is about.
It's a cosy, warm advert that makes you feel good when you watch it. It's not a pushy advert, it's not pushing products.
However, there was quite a lot I didn't like about it. There was nothing about M&S in it, so there was nothing about the food or the clothing or the things that you can buy, but also it felt very much like a cop-out, because it just jumped on the bandwagon of Paddington. I thought that the music was great on it. I liked that the music had a male singer with a northern accent, because it meant it felt more accessible and more real, and they weren't living in a big London mansion. It felt really, just felt really normal.
I thought that was quite sweet. I quite like the fact there's no dialogue in it. There's just the music, and so you're really focused on what's going on, what the child's doing, and you had to kind of watch it a couple of times to kind of really get what was happening in the story, I felt.
Now I know that Monster became friendly, but in effect, and children don't like monsters in the bedroom. It's as simple as that. What happened later on in the advert is that the child fell asleep, which the message to me was given, right, that children actually need their sleep. They don't need monsters in the bedroom, or the dreaming about monsters and everything else.
What's for dinner?
Have a guess.
It wasn't particularly beautiful. It didn't make me want to rush out to Tesco's to buy anything. But it did feel very inclusive. It felt very real, and I really liked it actually. I thought it was surprisingly good.
It sort of captures everyone's Christmas, a different variety of people, all the different things, a typical Christmas that doesn't seem to be scripted.
Being stressed out over Christmas, and of course the man going out for the barbecue. So it's a bit stereotyped like that.
Decorations in our box.
It was really good, you know, the head going through the paper hat. You know, the paper hats always rip when you put them on, and I thought that was really funny, picking out kind of the elements of Christmas that we can all identify with. I actually found it really put a smile on my face, and it's kind of very feel good. So I really like that one a lot too.
Jim Royal was in it as well, and he's famous for the royal family and his family, and especially that Christmas episode, so I thought it was really good.
Too much, too confusing. It's not karaoke, it's Christmas. Why mix the two together? Black and white colour? No, it's just, no good. Didn't like it at all.
And then at the end, Kermit appears, and it's like just totally random. It's like, oh, you know, let's throw something else at this advert. Let's stick Kermit in as well while we're at it. It's just, there's no point to it. It doesn't work.
I think my favourite's possibly the Tesco one. My second favourite's the Sainsbury's one. Third, it's a tricky one between the M&S and the John Lewis.
John Lewis was my favourite, followed by Tesco actually, but closely with M&S, and lastly Sainsbury's.
Top one for me is Marks and Spencer's, because as I'd say, who doesn't love a good beer at Christmas? So that would be my favourite.
My most favourite would be the Marks and Spencer's, then Tesco, and then it'd have to be Sainsbury's probably. My least favourite was probably John Lewis.
I don't really kind of buy into it personally. I don't get excited. I don't kind of go, oh my God, the John Lewis Christmas advert's out and that's really exciting. I think they're great. I think all the Christmas adverts are great, and it's lovely to kind of have them on TV. But I don't really buy into it personally. But what I do think is that for a lot of people, they're kind of becoming a tradition in themselves, in their own right. They're almost becoming a Christmas tradition, the adverts now.
I think Christmas adverts, more than anything else, prove that it is nearly Christmas and we're on the road to it, and it's safe to start shopping for Christmas stuff and maybe even put your Christmas decorations up. So I think people love them for that reason. It's a signal that it's nearly Christmas and we can start being Christmassy.